Up next, this elementary team became the center of attention at a university known for athletics.
And something's brewing at Frisco High.
All this and more,
Frisco ISD-TV starts now. Welcome to this edition of Frisco ISD-TV. I'm Jamai Harris.
And I'm Lexi Rodriguez. Thanks for joining us.
A group of students at Ashley Elementary jumped their way into the hearts of Baylor basketball fans. Ashlyn Rodriguez scores with this story.
The Ashley Elementary Rock and Ropers have jumped onto the Baylor basketball court, turning Bears into fans during pregame. They've hopped to and from college campuses for 7 years. Practicing 3 days a week, their hard work appears to rope audiences into appreciating this classic sport.
The shows are funny because everybody's stressing out, so it's they're all running over the place. But it's also very fun because it's just you can see all these jumpers jumping for the first time.
Performing at a school this large may be scary for some. However, it seems to provide life lessons.
Cody learned a lot about perseverance. Just, when you get out there and you're doing a trick and you mess up, you got to keep going. And you've got to pretend that you didn't make a mistake and keep going. And, I used to tell them that that's life. That's how we have to live life and just keep going even when you get knocked down.
I honestly like Baylor because it's really big and I like the crowd. You have to get good grades and you have to be a leader and pretty much just know how to jump.
I am so proud of the girls and boys on the jump rope team. They work so hard after school and before school, and they put their effort into every performance. In today's performance, although it was cut short, they loved it. They were yelling and screaming. Fans were standing up, standing ovation at the end. It was a great performance, and they have a great attitude. And most of all, I want to thank Coach Trimble and Mrs. Trimble for taking the time and doing this for Ashley Elementary.
While this level of stress could possibly cause others to reach the end of their rope, Coach Trimble has taught them how to skip right on by.
The kids are great because, they can adapt to just about anything I throw at them. Well, Baylor, we were at halftime last year. This year we were at the pregame. We were a little rushed this year. The kids felt a little pressure. It probably went a little smoother last year, but the crowd was still a good crowd. We still enjoyed it.
Although there was pressure, it seems the Rock and Ropers have jumped to new heights. I'm Ashlyn Rodriguez for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Ashlyn. In the middle of it all, we flash back to the fall,
where the DEA paid this middle school campus a visit.
Hunt Middle School was given a dose of real-world knowledge when Drug Enforcement Agency agent Vic Ruth visited the school for Red Ribbon Week. His presentation provided a more in-depth look at the dangers of drugs and alcohol. Ruth is from the area and is a former Frisco High School track star. He was able to run down his experiences with the DEA to educate the crowd about dangerous substances such as cocaine, marijuana, and methamphetamines. He also stressed the importance of finding a good role model in life, providing examples ranging from Emmett Smith to an ordinary fireman. The underlying message of Agent Ruth's presentation was that if you set goals, have good role models, and avoid dangerous substances, you'll stay on the right track. I'm Tyler James for Frisco ISD-TV.
At Frisco High School, the students had the opportunity to snag a cup of joe to get them through the day. Maddie Eggers has more.
Frisco High School's grounds are heating up and the aroma is giving students a boost. There's a new coffee bar in town that's creating a buzz.
Our coffee service is totally portable. If I could get it on a truck, we could go anywhere as long as we have electricity to plug in the machines. We're completely self-sustaining.
One of the perks of the school grounds coffee bar is the price.
I think they're very comparable. I mean, you can get a really good drink for $1 compared to at Starbucks where you could spend up to $5 on a drink just as good.
There are no limits as to what they can make.
As people get to know us, they've gotten a little more creative about what they ask for in there, because we have flavorings. We have hazelnut, vanilla, and caramel flavorings, as well as Hershey's caramel syrup and Hershey's chocolate syrup. And so the customers have gotten a little more creative about what they want in the drinks, and so we're doing more custom orders than we were initially.
The coffee bar has received nothing but positive feedback.
The students love it. The kids that are working it love it and have gained a lot of real valuable life experience from doing it.
Rumor has it that Frisco's new cafeteria will have a built-in coffee bar, but they won't let that stir them up. Mr. Chalker plans to add more items to the menu next year to keep the excitement brewing. I'm Maddie Eggers for Frisco ISD-TV.
Wow, that's a great way to get a boost. I love coffee. One Centennial High School student has turned his passion into prize money in a TV network competition.
Congratulations again, wonderful job.
Doing his research and staying informed, a Centennial High School student makes a statement about today's politics in a competition that spans the globe.
The Student Cam documentary competition gives students an opportunity to put their stamp on an issue and to give their opinion and to participate in a national documentary competition.
So I really thought, like, what kind of message can I, give to my peers? And I kind of thought of the kids at my school. What would I want to tell them as far as politics?
The opportunity gap covered education issues as well as general poverty issues as well. So we felt that it covered all the bases.
I didn't help Braylon at all. This is an idea he came up with on his own. He found the competition.
I chose it because living in Frisco, it is kind of easy to, get caught up in being in the suburbs and think that it's normal because it's all you really see, but we're way above the average in pretty much everything when it comes to economics, education, and all that.
Becton put a lot of effort into his project, and it seems that it was noticed.
Well, I think he incorporated all the elements that we look for. He picked a relevant topic as well, and he hit all the key parameters. He addressed the topic. He asked the president to look at this issue in 2013.
I just think the research that he did and the time that he took to make sure that he did all his fact checking and getting all his statistics and everything really made a well-rounded video.
For being recognized in the competition, C-SPAN sent their tour bus to Becton School, giving students the chance to explore its interactive activities and learn more about the network. Becton seems to have a bright future ahead of him, and his achievements in this competition are just the start.
And of course, if you're one of our 75 winners, it's a tremendous stepping stone for bigger and better things, particularly if you're interested in communications, broadcasting, or film.
Yes, he's just always been a student who goes above and beyond what's asked of him.
I'm actually going to Abilene Christian University, studying in their mass comm department with a major in convergence journalism.
I'm Cameron Sines for Frisco ISD-TV.
Congratulations, Braylon. The CT Center has courses that cater to a number of interests.
And these students are catering to those who need the most care. Here's Alex Lee with more.
A program at the CTE Center has students making a dash to the hospitals. The health science course offers students a chance to experience the medical field by interning at local medical centers. While the goal is to help others, each story is different.
What got me interested in the medical field was that ever since I was a little kid, I always went to the doctors for no apparent reason. And so I just started seeing at a young age what they do and how they help people and everything.
Back in 8th grade, my dad had a motorcycle accident, and seeing all the doctors help him and the nurses help him got me really interested and led to my passion of wanting to help other people in the same way.
When I was a freshman, I had friends who were older who had gone through the program, and I've always kind of had a general interest in the health field, so I thought it would be a good opportunity.
Students in the class travel to nearby hospitals to learn what it's like in the field.
I want to be a surgical oncologist. So basically, I shadow a orthopedic oncologist who goes in and tumors and stuff that originate on the bone. He goes in and he takes them out, or he finds a way to treat it.
My passion is neurology and critical care. I like neurology because I'm very interested in how the brain works. It's like a giant puzzle, and I want to be able to figure out, exactly what makes your mind tick.
I would like to go into pediatric emergency medicine because I really liked working at children's ER and seeing all the experiences and the rush and intensity you get.
I get to feed the babies, or like I can hear their heart sounds, and before a baby is actually fully grown, they have a little like different kind of heartbeat than normal babies, and so it's really cool to listen to that.
One student shares how the program has already started her career.
In Health Science 3, I started working at the oncology floor, and so I guess I was working with a tech, and I guess she really liked me, and I told her that I had my CNA, and I was, waiting till I was 18 to work or graduate high school to work, and she was like, oh, you know what, we have like an opening, so you can like definitely apply. And I was like, all right. So after that, I was able to do work on the floor, which was really cool, because it's pretty much the same thing as Health Science 3, except you just chart, put things on official documents for the doctors to see, and everything's more legit.
Although the health science course is difficult, these students give advice for newcomers.
My advice to anyone that wants to be in health science or in the program in general is just to always be excited and to look for opportunities to learn, because if you look like you don't want to be there, then nurses aren't going to ask you to come in.
Just know you're representing yourself and do what you would want to do and you'd be proud of. Don't mess around. Like, it's not funny to be like a little kid anymore. You're in high school, it's time to grow up, it's time to be an adult and take on the responsibilities, especially if you're going to be in this class. You're dealing with people's lives, like, it's not a joke.
It's a good class and it keeps you on track, and it's another thing that just helps you do better.
It's worth it at the end of the day. It's been a great experience, and it sets you apart from other people who apply to colleges. I mean, not many districts do this, and the opportunity to do this and get accredited, like your CNA and your EKG certification and all that stuff, that just sets you apart from everybody else.
I'm Alex Lee, signing off for Frisco ISD-TV.
I thought I was going to be valedictorian until I took chemistry.
There can only be one, but there are rewards for being in the top 10. Sam Stockert has more.
The Top 10 Luncheon is held every year to honor these academic all-stars, and they all feel it's a privilege to be there.
It is such an honor to be here and be able to be recognized for my accomplishments.
Well, it's just such an honor to be here with so many smart students.
Although it is about toasting to the students' triumphs, it also gives the students a chance to thank the people that made their success possible.
My teacher, Mrs. Raper, my yearbook advisor, and my parents, and I'm just so grateful for everything they've done for me.
It's probably the top moment of my entire teaching career, but I really feel like this luncheon's for the teachers. I obviously teared up when I was on stage just to hear her say those things about me. I can't even describe it because it meant so much to me.
These students got glory for their grades, while their teachers got well-deserved praise. I'm Sam Stockert for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Sam. Well, that's it for this edition of Frisco ISD-TV.
Tune in next time to catch the last show of the season, where we see Phillips Elementary Art Club members turn trash into treasure.
And how the district helps seniors further their education.
I'm Jamai Harris.
And I'm Lexi Rodriguez. Thanks for watching.